couple seconds to see if anyone else is going to go on.
Join.
It goes like fuzzy. I don't know if we're fuzzy to y'all, but we look really fuzzy to ourselves. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and begin because we got kind of a lot to go over today in our class. And yeah, so let me just introduce myself. I am Amanda. I have an herbal line called Herbal Beginnings. This is one of my daughters, Ava, and
son, Peter.
My husband, Peter, if you don't know me. And
that's Nolan yelling.
Anyway, okay. All right. So thank you so much for coming and listening in, which obviously you're not here, but you are here. And just investing in your health. So my product line is called Herbal Beginnings. I believe God gave us these beautiful plants and herbs in the beginning so we can take control of our health. However, somewhere along the way, we have allowed synthetic medicines to take over. Would you believe me when I say at least 40% of pharmaceuticals have been derived from one part of an herb? Now, obviously, all that to say, I'm not saying to stop going to your doctor or stop taking your doctor-approved medicines. I'm not a healthcare professional, and although I have studied these herbs in my product line inside and out, please use your discretion and seek the care of your practitioner if you feel the need to. I try to steer clear of herbs that are more complicated. Although those ones are beneficial and wonderful also, I try to stick with the more simple ones because we're just a simple medicine makeover cabinet, a medicine cabinet makeover, hence the class name. Welcome. Yep.
Hi. Welcome.
So you might have to rewind the beginning. We kind of did an introduction already, but welcome. So we're kind of just getting started and so does anyone know what an herb is? If you can comment in the sections, I'd love to hear if you know what it is. And I'll give you just a couple seconds to answer because I know it's a little bit behind. Oh, you know? Okay, let's hear.
It's a plant, like elderberry.
Yeah, it's like a plant. Yeah. So it's like a plant. Yes. Very well. Good job. It's a plant. So, yes, so herbs do more than simply adding flavor and color to your favorite dishes. Their healing powers are pretty impressive too, and that's kind of what we're going to be discussing. The definition of an herb from the Oxford Dictionary is any plant where the leaves, seeds, or flowers are used for medicine, flavor, or scent. So many herbs contain flavonoids, which help vitamin C work more efficiently. Herbs contain phytochemicals, which are potent antioxidants. Then there's natural antiseptics, mild anti-inflammatories. Some stimulate the immune system, promote heart health. They contain anthocyanins, which help reduce the formation of harmful cholesterol. All that to say, many herbs have wonderful healing qualities. And I'm so excited to share them with you. So now that we're kind of familiar with herbs and all that they contain, let's discuss how to take them as a medicine. So are extracts and tinctures better than capsules? Do you know what a tincture is? Do you know what an extract is? So tinctures are fast absorbed. They're liquid. So the health benefits are more readily available because oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So the tinctures are fast absorbed. It only takes about 1 to 4 minutes to process that into your bloodstream versus capsules and tablets can take upwards of 30 minutes.
And pills.
Capsules, pills, tablets. So they're just faster absorbed. So back up, Amanda, right? What is a tincture? What is an extract? Okay, so does anybody know that answer? And if you want to do the live chat, you're welcome to answer that way. And I'll give you just a couple of seconds to go ahead and answer. I know you know.
Well, now there's 3. Go back to the
Yeah.
I
know. It's okay. I think it's just, I know.
Let it refresh.
Yeah. So if you can't comment, you might have to be logged on to comment.
Like a real computer.
Well, or even, either on the real computer, or you have to be logged on, signed in to your account if you have an account. And if you don't, then you won't be able to like comment, but that's fine. I can always take questions after. So anyway, a tincture and an extract, let's go over what that is. So a tincture is often interchanged with extract, although they are different. An extract is stronger and more potent, while a tincture is less. They both use solvents, which is the liquid, with the herbs to macerate, which is like sit in for a few weeks, depending on the type of herb that's being used, will be the benefits. So I like to say it's almost the concept of when you infuse a tea in water. Essentially, you're extracting the benefits of the flavor of the tea. And that's the same idea as a tincture or extract. However, extracts and tinctures have been sitting much longer to extract more and generally use a higher, more medicinal dose of the herb than a tea would. Okay, so now that you kind of have a background of the process of extracts and tinctures, I use extracts. So extracts, basically the biggest difference between the liquids of the two would be the ratios. So extract is a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 part of the herb to 1 part of the solvent. Oh, good. Hey, I see you got logged in. So, okay, and then anyways, I lost my train of thought, right? Tinctures are a 1-to-5 ratio. So it would be 1 part of the herb, 1 part of the herb to 5 parts of the liquid. So extracts are essentially more potent than tinctures. So
Do you want me to share that?
Oh, yeah. No, not yet. Not yet, yeah. So I'm going to be sending a link just really quick. I'm going to be sending a link within probably about another couple minutes that you can click on and follow along as we go through the herbs. And it basically, you'll see it just describes like all the products and what's in them. So anyway, let's go back to the process. Okay, so now that you have a background of the process, that's what I use. So I use a non-GMO food-based glycerin, which is a sweet oil from palm. It definitely helps kids take it easier. And also, who doesn't like a sweet treat when they're taking their medicine?
Ava likes it.
Right, yeah.
You like it?
Mary Poppins was on.
These things, whenever you take them? When Mommy gives you your vitamins? Do you like them?
And Mary Poppins was on to something when she said,
a spoonful of sugar makes the herbs go down.
Helps the medicine go down. So obviously we're not using, it's not sugar based, but it is sweet. You can still taste the herbs in them. So some are more earthy, but most of the children's blends are a lot more tasty. Anyway, okay, so all right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link. So if you wanna click on it and follow along, you're welcome to. But we are going to be discussing kind of just an overview of them. And sorry, let me go ahead and get my copy pulled up really quick. Okay, so, all right. So yeah, and then this is the start. So we're gonna do respiratory first. It's okay. It's okay. They're kind of just, we can't. I'll hold up. Yeah, it's just kind of background. All right, so breathe. Breathe, as the name implies, is perfect for cough support. It's immune boosting and cleanses the respiratory tract and mucous membranes. It's also antiviral and antibacterial. And then you'll kind of see the herbs that are listed after each supplement and kind of what it does and what it's about. And anyway, okay, so kids cough. So kids cough assists the respiratory system. It helps eases coughs, soothes mucous membranes, and breathing during illness. Yep, and that's our 1 ounce of kids cough. I don't know what it is. Okay, so now digestive. So these are our herbs in our digestive.
Feeling all better?
Yep, we have Belly All Better, which is our kids version, which is safe for adults too, and it's just as effective for adults. But our Belly All Better is the perfect blend for childhood stomach aches, stomach bugs, things like that. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, and then digest. Digest is perfect when you have a stomach ache, indigestion, or stomach pains. It helps aid in digestion. So that's kind of just more like the stomach cramps, stomach pains, and things like that. And it's the more adult version to Belly All Better. So it has just a little bit stronger of herbs in it, which children can still use, but it's just a little more. It's a little stronger. Okay, and then we have nausea. So nausea works well for those who are prone to morning motion sickness. It's great during stomach bugs and works well for morning sickness as it gently suppresses, which if you can see my notes, it says surpasses. I wrote that wrong. Whoops. It suppresses nausea. It helps aid in digestion, and it gently nourishes your whole body. So a star herb is dandelion. It's amazing. I will be making just a dandelion extract coming soon because it's such an amazing herb that it nourishes every single body system. It's really neat. Okay, anyway. So and then we have Heartburn Be Gone. So if you suffer from heartburn, this blend helps relieve the symptoms of heartburn, and it's also safe during pregnancy. And yes, nausea is safe during pregnancy too, if you get morning sickness and all that. Okay, so then for our nervous system, we have Sweet Dreams. So that's our kids blend. This blend's formulated for your children to help them have sweet dreams. They have herbs in them that help relieve stress and promote calmness, and it's perfect to add to your bedtime routine. We use it on our 8-year-old a lot. Now that it's ready.
Yes.
Now that it's ready, we use that one a lot on him. And actually, I don't hear him. He's actually sleeping.
Maybe.
Well, he's being very quiet. Normally, he's not that quiet. Oh, okay. And then we have Stress Away. So Stress Away, as the name implies, it helps take stress away and ease stress. It's perfect in times of high stress, which can be every day for people that work, stressful jobs or stressful stress with children and things like that. And even hey, some people might have marriage stress. This would be great to help with that too. And then we have Panic. So if you're prone to anxiety and panic, this is the blend for you. There are many star herbs in here that help assist. See, that's like the camera. It helps assist with anxiety, and it gently helps alleviate it.
If I can make a comment.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't call it panic.
Yeah.
Because I used to have anxiety attacks and panic attacks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to buy something that's called panic. I'm just saying. So I'm going to make a recommendation to call it relax.
Oh,
unless you already have a relax.
I don't.
Do you have a relax? Calm.
Panic.
Or calm.
Panic all gone.
Oh yeah, Panic
all gone or relax.
Panic
or
Be
calm.
Gone.
Because then I was reading Panic and I was like, Panic. And then I saw this when I hear vitality and energy, and I was like, I thought I was reading Panic, and then I saw vitality. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would probably say.
But then it might draw people that have panic, are panicky. It might draw them to this one. But I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We might be having name changes.
Calm.
So then now we have Sleepy. So Sleepy is a wonderful herbal blend to help assist with falling asleep, and it's used for relaxation. There's our Sleepy 2-ounce bottle. So that one has some great, is star herb, and that one is hops, which induces sleep. Children 3 and up are even welcome to take it. I would probably use Sweet Dreams over Sleepy for children on a long-term basis. But if it's like a really stressful night and your child's maybe been sick or something, you can probably give them, or restless, you could probably give them some of that, and that would be good. What is so funny?
Sleepy.
I'm like this. I'm like,
And now
And
we're
Daddy's
like,
Falling asleep.
yeah, there's Billy.
Sorry, we're trying to make the video.
Anyway, so now we have Uplift, our last in our nervous system one. This is a wonderful blend to help you adapt to the stress that is all around you. So it has mood enhancing, it has calming, it has adaptogenics, which, like the name, like I said, it adapts.
Ashwagandha.
Yep, ashwagandha.
That sounds like the place where I don't want to get in trouble.
I know. Yes,
I don't
know.
want to get in trouble. Like, I might not be able to say this on Facebook.
A Marvel movie. Yes,
yeah.
We know.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's where they're from.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Okay.
They're from Rwanda.
No.
Now I don't know.
No.
Anyway,
Definitely,
sorry.
I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
Rwanda is like another place.
Rwanda. Anyway, so it has a lot of herbs in it that help adapt to the stress that's all around us.
Yeah, I think I was right.
And so I'm also going to be
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Okay.
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Sorry.
There we go.
All right. Anyway.
So if you needed to know that, it's Wakanda.
Yes. Thanks. This is about herbs, though.
Yeah. Let's bring it back in. Not where Black Panther lives, exactly. So anyway, I'll also be having an adrenal blend coming soon available too. So just throwing that in there. So do you know how to pronounce this word for our next system?
Endoctrine.
Nope. That's what I said when I first
endocrine.
Endocrine, yes. I said indoctrine.
Well, it looks like endocrine, but then
anyway, it's endocrine. Yes.
Endocrine.
Endocrine. So these are focusing on more of that system in your body. So we have energy. So this is kind of more of like a focus versus energy blend. Like it's not like high energy, but it's actually like focusing, bringing you back. It helps you bring you back to the moment. It has an uplifting. It increases blood flow to the brain. It has antioxidants in it. And it's an adaptogen also, and it supports your nervous system. So it's all around a great blend. And then we have sinus support.
Super supportive.
We have sinus support, which this unique blend helps boost your immunity and cleanses the pollution in times of allergies. Sinus support. It's formulated in a sweet non-GMO glycerin, just like all my other herbs. So this one's great. It has goldenrod, which is an amazing one that cleanses germs and pollution from your system. And then astragalus. Hey.
Oh, hey.
And yes, they love your energy, they said.
she's our daughter.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so that one, oh my goodness, back to that. So goldenrod's great. Astragalus. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. It's really bad. I know what the herb is.
Astragalus.
I just don't know how to pronounce it. They're not on dictionary.com, so I can't hit pronounce on a lot of these. But anyway, that's great. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, and it helps normalize body functions, which would be good when you're dealing with like sinuses and issues to help normalize. Then we have rebalance. Astragalus. There we go. Astragalus.
There we go. Ready? Here comes one.
If we all need to hear.
Astragalus.
Astragalus. Yes.
It sounds like a straggler.
Yeah.
However,
I bet it looks all weedy.
Astragalus.
It's like weedy looking, I'm sure.
weed.
You know what I mean? Like strangly.
Astragalus.
Astragalus. Okay. So now next we have rebalance. This blend helps your body gently adapt to stress while effectively balancing your hormones. It's perfect for right after pregnancy. I know me personally, I needed this after pregnancy. Big time. And still do, even though I have a 1-year-old, absolutely still need it. So that's a great one with some awesome herbs in it. And also, just a side note too, you'll notice a few of these herbs are in multiple different blends for different systems because herbs are so amazing. What they do is instead of like how I mentioned earlier with the pharmaceuticals, they take one part of the herb. Well, herbs are made up of so many different parts and
Things.
just so many different like things are in one herb. So what happens is, it helps
Healing properties.
Yeah, so many different healing properties that it helps with just different things, and it's just amazing how they are. Like ashwagandha is an adaptogenic, but it also helps with vitality. It alleviates exhaustion due to stress and things like that. And what's really nice too is when they're paired with specific herbs, they work more efficiently for your body, which is really awesome. And then we have
Libido. Libido, which Amanda did not.
I did not know how to pronounce that.
No, not that. She asked me what it was, and I told her what it was, and she was like, "No, that's not what that is." And I said, "Yes, it is."
No,
and then
I
we
didn't
looked
know
it
how
up.
to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
remember?
I did not know
No,
how
we
to
definitely
pronounce
looked
it.
it up, and then I was like, "Yes."
No, I knew what it was. I was
Oh.
asking you if you knew. I know what you're talking about. Anyway, okay, so libido. This blend helps the body adapt to stress. It's also mood enhancing and promotes the sex drive. It's perfect for individuals who need to de-stress and unwind. Of course, it's not wine, but it's pretty great.
Wine?
Because I put like for to de-stress, to de-stress and
Oh.
to de-stress and
Calm down.
Unwind.
Relax.
Like unwind. I feel like a glass of wine is unwind.
Like
Yeah.
a glass of wine,
I didn't
Right.
bring any.
which we don't drink.
Well, actually, so I made an amazing elderberry wine, and I don't ever drink,
Oh.
but I did drink a little bit of that, and it was pretty tasty. But anyway, okay, so now we have Aches Away. So that one will actually not be ready for about 4 weeks.
Because I messed it up.
Yeah, we had an accident with that one. So
It
anyway,
was just me. You could tell him what happened.
yeah. Well, okay, I will if you want to tell them.
Amanda was doing all these things where she has to like put it into the strainer and then do the thing and
Right.
do the.
It was after the 4 weeks were up.
do
It
the
was
thing.
time to
and then
get
and
it
then
ready.
it was my job to be rinsing out the strainer
No.
and to be rinsing out the thing,
To switch
and
it.
then also the bowl that it goes in. And I thought that she was done, and I took the bowl that it was all strained in. I put it underneath the sink, and I turned on the water, and then she was like, "No," and I was like, "It's fine.
We can still
We could just
use
still
it.
utilize it. It's a little bit of water,
No.
and we have a water softener." Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't
No,
matter.
Can't do that.
So Aches Away are gonna have to be achy a little bit longer.
yeah, so you're gonna have to. Yeah. So anyway, Aches Away is great. It helps relieve inflammation. It's perfect for cramps, muscle spasms, kind of like. I feel like more geared towards like the lower half of your body. If you get like achy legs, like on a muscular level
Lower half.
versus lower half, yeah. It's more on like a muscular level. It's good for like cramps during menstrual cycles, but yeah, it has a lot of anti-inflammatories, and then it has cramp bark, which relaxes your muscles. I have personally used it because I used it before he did that. I was so sad.
It's all going to be better in 4 weeks. So.
Yeah. But anyway, I used it because I was starting to get my menstrual cycle back. I know it might be TMI, sorry. But
I would imagine most of these people are women.
Yeah. But anyway, so I used it, and it really helped like relieve my muscles within like 20 minutes, like my back cramps and stuff. So it was really good. Anyway, okay, so moving on to immune system. So this is my favorite section just because it's stuff I use every day. We have Nourish Me, which is kind of like our multivitamin, if that's what you want to call it. It's perfectly balanced blend to provide needed vitamins and nutrients into your body. And it's for ages 2 and up. It has alfalfa.
It's actually not like that. It goes like this. It's actually kind of like this. And then you go.
Yeah.
A dripper.
Dropper. Anyway, so it has alfalfa, elderberries, turmeric, rose hips, and nettles, which are all just wonderful things. I love that it helps support all body systems. It's high in vitamins and minerals. It has cancer prevention properties in it, and it's just a favorite of ours in this household. And then we have Baby Calm. So that's kind of perfect to calm an infant. It's good. It's like my baby blend. I have so many babies, so I have to have a baby blend, right?
We're going to calm down the babies.
So our baby blend, it's used for colicky babies, but then it also has elderberries to help provide immune boosting properties. It's for 0 months and up. However, 0 to 3 months, it would go directly on the belly of the baby.
With coconut oil.
Nope, because it's in glycerin, which can be a moisturizer also. So it would just get rubbed onto the belly in a like counterclockwise motion. But then 4 months and up can actually take it as a medicine to calm them down and boost their immunity with the elderberries. So you can almost buy it like for immune boosting properties, but then it's also just going to help with the nervine in it with the catnip. Okay, so then next we have immunity. So that boosts your immunity with this beautifully formulated blend, and It's for ages 2 and up also. It has immune boosting. It's anti-inflammatory. It has antibacterial, antiviral properties, antiseptic, antioxidants,
So much
anti-cancer, and it helps promote heart health. So it's just an all-around, yes, immunity is great. That's the best one. That's my star one. That's my favorite. And then our last is urinary system support. So that's kind of like if you're prone to UTIs, or if you kind of just need like a cleanse after maybe you've had one, or if you're
okay.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So anyway, that just helps assist in urinary output and cleansing. Probably if you're prone to kidney stones, it would be great because it's going to help, cleanse your urinary
2
tract
times
system.
already.
Yep. So
That's
he's had
not
kidney stones twice, so
fun.
he'll be taking this as preventative for helping strengthen your whole body
No
and
bueno.
urinary cleansing mainly. So anyway, okay, so that's kind of like all of our blends right now. We have a few more coming available. I'm going to have like a diabetic, not for diabetes, but if you're, your history, you have like a history of that in your
Blood
family
pressure.
line. I'll probably be eventually doing like a cardiac, like a heart health one. And then, like I said, I have an adrenal one coming available within the next couple weeks also. Okay, so, and then I just kind of wanted to read the last thing on there just because it kind of like explains about me. And then I wanted to talk about the last part of our section, which is the business portion. So, okay, so we at Herbal Beginnings allow our products to infuse for 4 to 6 weeks, which optimize healing nutrients from the herbs. Herbal Beginnings was established in 2019, although I have been studying herbs a little bit longer than that. We've created an herbal product line to help nourish and take charge of your health. Oh my gosh, no. Herbal Beginnings provides a new opportunity to invest in your health, partnering with us to earn income, and most importantly, teach others about these organic, amazing medicinal herbal products. So I'm super excited to start this journey because it is kind of going to be like a loyalty program, a way to earn like a part-time income. Like little part-time, but it's also like my main thing is I want this in, sorry, I'm trying to pull up the thing. I want this in people's homes so they can learn about how to take charge of their health, because I think that's so important. We're so quick to turn to Advil.
I still do.
Ibuprofen.
I do.
Yes, he's been married to me for almost 11 years and he still does all that. But we don't give that to our children. And also like Pepto-Bismol, and which I know Bismol, whatever. I don't even know how to say it.
Maybe it is Pepto-Bismol. I don't know. I think it's Pepto-Bismol.
It probably is.
It might. I don't know.
So, and then there's just a few others.
Pepto-Bismol.
Bismol, whatever. It's probably just your accent.
Tomato.
Yeah, exactly.
Bismol.
So anyway, I just want people to understand and learn about these products. A lot of people don't understand what tinctures are, and a lot of people don't understand just how important herbs are and the history of herbalism, and just how amazing that God gave us these plants to use, and yet because pharmaceuticals can't make a profit on herbs, they synthesize it, and it kind of just proves how well they are when you hear that they take a part of the herb and use it for medicine, but then it's just they synthesize it, and then you have all these side effects. So it's a lot less there's like no side effects with herbs. Now, of course, sometimes you can get side effects, but it's not like dangerous levels like pharmaceuticals can. It's like, you don't take the herb and then, you have a risk of seizing or something like that, like you would with pharmaceuticals. Like when we see that, okay, it's safe for this is for your heart, but then, it
It
may
cures
cause,
this, but then it gives you this.
and then it also in
Side
that,
effects.
right, the side effects can be something related to your heart. So that's not how herbs are. They nourish our body as a whole. Now, I also want to say too, really important, I highly recommend a great whole foods diet. I think a lot of the times the herbs are going to work better like that. And then also another side note, this is not Western medicine. So Western medicine, we are so used to quick fix. Okay, I'm going to take the Advil and it's going to fix this issue. Or I'm going to take the antibiotics and I'm going to be better. So herbal products, they take a while to get in our system, but then you also have to remember, so you're doing a lot for preventative. But what happens is when you take them, they're working on like all your different systems and they're helping everything versus versus just like a piece. It's like we're so anyway, all that to say, it does take it. Sometimes you might not see results right away. For instance, St. John's wort for depression, that has been proven to work for depression, for mild to moderate depression, obviously not severe, but mild to moderate depression, it's been proven, like scientifically proven. Yet it takes 2 to 6 weeks to start getting in your system.
I think some medicines are like that too, though.
Right, and medicines. So, okay, Anyway, yes, I recommend a whole foods diet, and then
it's good for
that
you
just
and your
realize,
family.
right, just realize it can take time because it's not like a quick fix and blah blah blah, and you can kind of see that. So with the herbal, so I'm just going to kind of give like a little overview, and we're almost wrapping up too. So we're going to give a little overview of like a tincture, or I'm sorry, an extract. I'm used to calling it tincture too, but they are extracts. So basically what you would do is, and it has dosage guides on the bottle, but normally you're taking this, it's the perfect thing because you can put it in your purse, you can bring it with you in the car, you can, take it throughout the day, because that's the benefit of herbs is you're taking them, for them to be effective, you want to be taking them like 3 times a day. Throughout the day, like in between meals, which would be best. So what you would do is, you
unscrew it.
Yeah, you unscrew it, obviously. And then you're going to squeeze it tight. And then what happens is it will fill up with liquid, which this one's not full right now. So you squeeze it, fill it up, and then you can drop it under your tongue and hold it for about 30 seconds and then swallow. And adults normally will take 2 full squeezer bottles, which equates to about 20 drops. You can take upwards up to like maybe one of the nervous system ones. You could take upwards to like 4 dropperfuls at one time, and you'd be fine. See, I hear Nolan. I don't hear Nolan. I don't hear Noah. I hear Nolan. Oh yeah, wasn't there a full one?
This is
okay, remember. So just like quick. So, and you'll see like even when I squeeze it as hard as I can, it only fills up about that much, like halfway full. So then it's about like if you dropped it slow, it's about 10 drops.
All right, say goodnight to her.
Oh yes, that sounds lovely.
Say
so Ava will be leaving.
And Daddy. And Daddy.
And Dad. And then we will be finishing up here in like literally just quite a few, couple extra minutes. So back to, you guys don't want to see my exercise bike, I'm sure. So trying to promote exercise too, which is great. Okay, so anyway, so how I'm gonna set this up is, I didn't get to see the goodnight Ava until after. Sorry. Okay, so how we're gonna kind of do this is hold on. So let's go back for a second. Okay, so this is 1 ounce. This is 2 ounces. My 1 ounce is going to be $15. My 2 ounce will be $25. However, that's comparable to pretty much everyone else, like Amazon, every other cost. All of them, every blend will be $15 or $25. And I might offer 4 ounce eventually, but right now it'll be that. However, here's the best way to do it. So we're going to have 3 ways to join a loyalty program versus just paying the $15 and the $25. And this is where you can earn income, and this is where you can get a huge discount on these. So we'll have our first one. It's going to be our medicine cabinet makeover kit. So what that'll be is you purchase that kit. It'll be like a $220 value for around $160. I don't have set prices just yet, but it'll be around $220 value for about like $150 or $60. So what that will, but however, what that will include is on months 1 to 2, you can earn 20% from any sales you make or any product you purchase. And then months 3 and on, you'll be at 40% discount. So essentially you could be getting a bottle of this for $9 a month, or $9, for a bottle, which is much cheaper now at that point than Amazon and things like that. The only thing I ask is that you purchase at least $15 a month to stay at the incentive. So that's, I feel like, really easy. If you're using the product and you're loving the product, that should be pretty simple to do. And it's only $15. So to invest in your health, I feel like that's great. That's not bad. It's not like $50 or $100 a month that I'm asking. And then also you would earn, so back up also with the 40%. Once you're at that, you'll earn 40% from any sales that you make. So if you wanted to sell someone a bottle of this, you would earn if you send them to me and they purchase it, you would earn, I think it's $6. You would earn $6 for every bottle of this that you sell. Once you get to the 40%. So then we also have another option, which would be the travel kit. So that'll be probably like $50. So it's a little bit cheaper, but it does take a little bit more time to get to the 40%. You do get there, but it does take a little bit more time. So months 1 to 2, you're at 10% discount and 10% off of any sales you make, 20%, 3 and 4, 30% months 5 and 6, and then 40% off of any sales you make or any products from month 7 and on. So I know it sounds a little confusing, and I can send a breakdown if you're interested. And same with that, you must purchase at least $15 a month to stay at your current incentive and continue to go up. And then, or we're going to have just a basic join the loyalty program. So if you're like, no, I don't think I'm going to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I just kind of want the discount. I want to make a good discount. So that's going to be $20 for the year. But then it would be 10% off. So not as much, and you can't really work your way up in that program. So it's almost better to get a kit. And yeah, so that's the 3 different options. And like I said, I can send you the info if you're interested, or if you just want, to purchase the product. For the people that are listening in, I will be giving a discount. So just message me.